Oh, getting out early tonight. It's freaking 7:30. So I've got a whole bunch of crap to do now because I had to replace one of the managers at our business. Kind of came as a sudden need. We've been trying to work with this guy for quite a while now. He was a new manager. Probably put too much on his plate too quickly, and I think the pressure just got to him, and he kind of lost focus. So I'm managing that department as well as trying to manage the business, which is absolutely just destroying my time. Can't think of any topics. I know in one of my previous videos, commenter had suggested I talk about the music that I'm listening to, what music is on my brain. And being spoiled with Pandora, I kind of just have to, or get to, listen to whatever music I want. You know, as a kid, I remember you were stuck listening to, well, A, whatever your parents were listening to, or B, whatever was on the radio. Didn't have a lot of options outside of that. When I was growing up, what we would do is, if we liked a song, we'd try our hardest to be listening when that song came on the radio, and you'd have your stereo cassette player with a blank cassette in it, and you would record that song, and it would always be really crappy quality, and it was usually somehow interfered with by whatever the upcoming song was, or some radio DJ talking over half the thing. But yeah, so growing up, you were forced to listen to either crappy recordings of those songs, or you could go out and buy the albums, buy the cassettes. Really, cassettes were big when I was a kid. 8 tracks were just kind of phasing out. There was still some vinyl, but mostly it was cassettes. And then CDs started becoming all the rave. When I was younger, probably, I don't know, 10, 11 years old. I don't remember when compact discs started. There's some trivia for you. Post in the comments below what year CDs became widely available. Anyway, they were expensive. I mean, nowadays, you know, you're paying 13 or 14 bucks for a CD, right? Maybe a little bit more. Well, back then it was the same price, but the purchasing value of the dollar was different. You know, you were making $4.50, $5 an hour, so you figure you got to work 2 hours to make enough to buy a single CD if you're working at a minimum wage job. Where most of the minimum wage jobs right now are paying, you know, 10, 12, 13 bucks an hour. So you work a single hour, right? And you can buy a CD. There's some quick inflation math for you. And of course, CD quality has gotten better because the CD lasers have gotten better. And then as time went on, you know, we got MP3s. Remember, MP3s got big when I was, I don't know, 15, 16, 17, somewhere in there. MP3 players didn't really become a thing yet until even a few years after that. I remember having on my desktop computer a program called Winamp. And that was a fun way to play your MP3 files. And I guess that's when music really started kind of taking off for me. Because now you could make your own CDs with pirated song tracks. And that's what we did. Lots and lots of home brewed, home mixed CDs with pirated music from Napster and LimeWire. And it was like that for years, right? And now, who needs to pirate? You got Pandora, you got Amazon Music, Google Music or Google Play, Spotify, Rhapsody, Apple Music. You got so many options now. And you can literally pull up and play almost any song. There may have been one or two that I have a hard time finding. But for the most part, any song I want to listen to, it's just at my fingertips. So, back to the original question. What do you listen to? Well, station-wise, I like a lot of heavy metal. I like techno. I like hip-hop. And when I say hip-hop, I'm talking 2000s, maybe maybe mid 2000s. Not this new stuff, the mumble rap that I don't understand how they call it hip hop. Yeah, you basically have a couple of lyrics that you just repeat over and over with different audio effects applied to the vocals. Sounds like garbage mostly. I mean, some of it's catchy, but you get tired of it after a minute. It's like it's meant for a 10 or 20 second intro for YouTube's videos, you know? It's not meant to be listened to for 2 or 3 minutes.